Good morning, Melanie.
Good
Good,
morning.
good afternoon, your time.
Yes, it is afternoon, mid-afternoon in beautiful sunny south of France.
Well, I'm so excited to conclude our year with you today in reading the final lesson in A Course in Miracles. As we have both expressed and said that we know it's never really over. And I think that's one of the many beautiful gifts that this course has given me, at least. And I know we've talked about it in that it's never over. And so even though there is like this bittersweet feeling about, maybe not picking up the book every day,
Uh-huh.
um, I know that it'll live on and carry on in all the work that we do. So I'm ready to get started if you
I'm
are.
so ready to get started. And that's the most beautiful thing about it is that it does live on because I am a completely different person from when we started, and it will continue just to continue to rise every single
Yeah,
second, every single day. So
absolutely.
we will just finish off with our final lessons. Do you want to take it away? Yeah.
Okay. You?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
So, the introduction. Our final lessons will be left as free of words as possible. We use them, but at the beginning of our practicing, and only to remind us that we seek to go beyond them. Let us turn to Him who leads the way and make our footsteps sure. To Him we leave these lessons, as to Him we give our lives henceforth. For we would not return again to the belief in sin that made the world seem ugly and unsafe, attacking and destroying, dangerous in all its ways, and treacherous beyond the hope of trust and the escape from pain. His is the only way to find the peace that God has given us. It is His way that everyone must travel in the end, because it is this ending God Himself appointed. In the dream of time, it seems to be far off, and yet, in truth, it is already here, already serving us as gracious guidance in the way to go. Let us together follow in the way that truth points out to us, and let us be the leaders of our many brothers who are seeking for the way, but find it not. And to this purpose, let us dedicate our minds, directing all our thoughts to serve the function of salvation. Unto us the aim is given to forgive the world. It is the goal that God has given us. It is His ending to the dream we seek, and not our own. For all that we forgive, we will not fail to recognize as part of God Himself. And thus His memory is given back, completely and complete. It is our function to remember Him on earth, and it is given us to be His own completion in reality. So let us not forget our goal is shared, for it is the remembrance which contains a memory of God and points the way to Him and to the heaven of His peace. And shall we not forget our brother who can offer this to us? He is the way, the truth, and the life that shows the way to us. In Him resides salvation, offered us through our forgiveness given unto Him. We will not end this year without the gift our Father promised to His Holy Son. We are forgiven now, and we are saved from all the wrath we thought belonged to God, and found it was a dream. We are restored to sanity, in which we understand that anger is insane, attack is mad, and vengeance merely foolish fantasy. We have been saved from wrath because we learned we were mistaken. Nothing more than that. And is a father angry at his son because he failed to understand the truth? We come in honestly to God and say we did not understand and ask Him to help us learn His lessons through the voice of His own teacher. Would He hurt His son? Or would He rush to answer him and say, "This is my son, and all I have is his"? Be certain he will answer thus, for these are his own words to you. And more than that can no one ever have, for in these words is all there is, and all that there will be throughout all time and in eternity. Do you want to take it away and read it as well?
Yeah, sure. Um, I want to just call out one paragraph that stood out to
Yeah.
me a little different. So number 3 on the first page, it
Yeah.
says, and to this purpose, let us dedicate our minds, directing all our thoughts to serve the function of salvation. Unto us the aim is given to forgive the world. And I feel like I always say this, but I love that because it's the function of so dedicating our minds to the function of salvation. And the function of salvation is forgiveness, forgiving ourselves, forgiving others for forgetting and not remembering who we are, who we're meant to be, why we're here. And when you can practice that level of forgiveness, nothing else matters.
Nothing else matters. And that
The
level of forgiveness can
healing of the
change.
body.
Hmm.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm saying that level of forgiveness can change the whole trajectory of your life. It changes your whole being. It is such a powerful lesson. And these final lessons now, and even as I said, our final lessons will be left as free of words as possible. It's all here, it's all internal, it's all thoughts. And the freeing of your thoughts then, and not projecting them out to other people.
Yeah. And it really, this just came to me like it really did take the full year
Hmm.
to get to this point of experiencing true peace in the heart and the
Yeah.
body. And it's a feeling that of knowing that doesn't happen overnight because as we often say, we didn't get to what was our current state of programming overnight.
Hmm.
And
That's it.
so this past year, like when we say it's transformative and it's been a transformation, like I think I used to say that from an egoic standpoint
Hmm.
and knowing that I had changed and knowing, but now it's like, oh, my whole being, my whole physical being is different. And,
Completely.
and it's that level of knowing and understanding brings so much peace and joy. We were talking about joy
Yeah.
earlier before we hopped on, that like nothing else matters is really the only way to put it.
Nothing else matters. And just exactly what you said there, because we've studied this for a year, the ego part of us is going to say, oh, right, look what I've got from doing this. But it's
Right, exactly.
removing that so much, as in how we're feeling internally. This, and I will say it time and time again, this book has changed my life. This year has just been so transformative, definitely. And that's not coming from anything other than here and who I am and how I feel now. And if
Yeah,
anything, it's, yeah, it's just, you only
yeah.
experience it when you do it yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I think I've I've had a lot of people say like, "Oh my gosh, you studied that for a whole year, every day for a year? Like, really? No days off?" And and the answer is no. Yes, we did. We studied it every day. And now it might not have always looked the same.
No.
Like some days were a quick read and like soaking it in for the 5 minutes I had
Yeah.
or and then moving on. But more often than not, it was like a deeper internalizing of it.
Mhm.
Um, but you just do the best that you can and
Okay.
know that the way will be shown and know that you will be guided to hear and learn what you're meant to hear and learn. And so, you and I kind of joked a couple weeks ago about like, do we just start again? Do we just start over from the beginning? And, that is a very real possibility at some point. I mean, I know we're both kind of feeling called to study something else at the moment, but yeah, it's like when you learn to go easier on yourself and you stay committed to one thing, one discipline,
Yeah.
it can really change everything, I think
Uh,
is
Completely. And no matter what we will study, we'll bring you all with us as well because this is ongoing. We've been together
exactly.
for, oh my goodness, Haley, was it 4 years?
I think it's yeah, because it was 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was really before that. It was really 2020, but just you and I think it was 2021.
Yeah, yeah, 2021. So,
21,
and this is
yeah.
the ongoing. So, whatever we study throughout our journey, we will be bringing it here every week as well and bringing you
Exactly.
the highlights of it and the understanding of it. And it's really just coming from our understanding. So, each and every person that is studying themselves,
Yep.
take from it what you need and leave what you don't, because there's been a lot that we've even discussed before here as well, that we have taken some words we have changed to give us the understanding that we want to have. So while you come through this and when you're studying, you take from it what you need. Would you agree, Hilly?
Absolutely, 100%. And just go easy on yourself. Like, don't
Completely.
think you have to understand it all right away.
Mhm.
Um, so do you want me to go ahead and read the final lesson?
Yes, yes, please.
So the final lesson was actually the same lesson that we studied for 4 days straight.
Yeah,
So 361st day, second, third, fourth, and fifth day.
yeah.
So here we go. So this holy instant would I give to you. Be you in charge, for I would follow you, certain that your direction gives me. If I need a word to help me, he will give it to me. If I need a thought, that will he also give. Wait. If I need a thought, that will he also give. And if I need but stillness and a tranquil, open mind, these are the gifts I will receive of him. He is in charge of my request, and he will hear and answer me, because he speaks for my God, for he speaks for God, my Father, and his Holy Son.
It is,
Yes.
I was going to say bittersweet, but the whole understanding of this full course is about changing your
Yeah.
perception. It's changing your perception from fear to love, from judgment, but we've just spoke about before this call, from judgment to forgiveness, and then from seeing other people that is separated from us into unity. So every single
Mhm.
lesson that we have learned and we have been has been, well, my biggest takeaway that there is nothing real. What's the quote? The main quote is nothing real can be threatened, nothing unreal exists, and hidden
Therein lies the peace of God.
herein lies a piece of
Therein lies.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
so good. Yay, full circle. I love
full
it.
circle. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations to you.
Well, the
This was
continuation now is that we know the course never ends, it only deepens. And this is where
yeah,
the invitation now is for us to live it. And this is the difference. It's when you're living it and not just teaching it from a book. We're living it, we're
yeah,
teaching it from experience. And
100%.
life is a new classroom.
Agreed. Great.
Totally.
I love it. It's been a gift. It's been a joy. It's been an honor. And now we're on to our next journey.
Yes, yes, I'm excited. And we will be back next week with the updated and new study material, and we will let you know very, very shortly. Thank you so much. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.